So here we are looking at the daily chart for SNDY. I've been getting a lot of questions for this one, but just now getting around to it. And before I even get into this current price action, which has just been great, this makes a great example that you could put in a textbook about when patience does pay. You know, you hear people say that, well, patience pays, but there's got to be a reason to have patience. And what was the reason on this one? And this is just a great example of why charts are great. Well, this one actually gave you a reason to have patience. You know, it's funny to watch some of these people. It's so cliche, especially on message boards. You know, patience pays, and then you look at the chart and the price is just absolutely tanking. So for the people that were saying patience pays around here, you know, they were absolutely correct. And why were there, you know, why was that justified to say that patience pays? Well, when you look right here below, you had this orange line, which was a 200-day simple moving average. And that did a great job of holding as support. In fact, I don't even think it was ever tested. It wasn't. But this is an example where patience pays. You know, from a charting perspective, sure, there was a big move up, and sure, it dropped back down, but you can see here it went sideways for a long time. But the point being, the support level did hold. Therefore, you know, have patience and see what happens. And then, sure enough, a massive move, and this move, in fact, has put in higher highs now than this high over here. So, you know, a good example of when patience is justified to have in the first place. And then here you can see that it actually did pay off. But you know, there's a big difference in having justified patience and, you know, unjustified patience, if that makes sense. And this was definitely a case of, you know, justified patience. So anyways, back to the current action. Obviously, great day, great past couple of days. So let's just map out some support resistances and take it from there. The first level of support and newly formed. So this is the first time that this level has been a support because it was a previous resistance was at 0.0147. So 0.0147 is going to be, or not is going to be, is the new level of support. So this will be the ideal level of support, that meaning ideally this would be the level you'd want to see hold. The next level of support is going to be just down here. The reason I'm not picking this or this is if you look just based on the past price history, you know, obviously we have this high here. Then we have a little bit above, a little bit above, a little bit below. So you can see this area kind of just cuts, you know, right down the center of it all. So this level of support is going to be 0.0117. Going to make this line a little thicker since it is more of an important level of support. But these are both going to be your two key levels of support. And then also you have support based on these moving averages down here that, you know, will be coming up and, you know, hopefully catching the price. Now in terms of resistance levels, we may be in blue sky breakout territory, to be honest. I haven't checked. So let's just take we're on the weekly chart here. So I would say for argument's sake, you know, we have some potential resistances way up here, but we'll just go back to the daily chart. And for argument's sake, you know, I don't have any problem calling this currently a blue sky breakout. Well, technically we have this little resistance up here where the profit taker stepped in up at 0.018. But after 0.018, you know, I would personally just call this a blue sky breakout because, you know, as you just saw, sure, there's going to be some other areas, but they're not until way up above. So, you know, 0.018 will be the little speed bump resistance here, and then after that is back in a blue sky. So overall, great looking chart, great example, and as long as these support levels continue to hold, especially the moving averages, you know, then this chart's going to continue to set off more and more radars and, you know, bring more people's attention to it. So if there are any other questions on the chart, though, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards on a penny stock. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was SNDY. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.